Hello, boys and girls. Good morning. Today is Friday, February 12th, 2021, and today we're doing Module 6, Lesson 5. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love today's lesson. Remember, our big goal is to score a 100 on end module, mid module, and our topic quizzes. And your daily goal is to score an 85 or higher in your exit ticket or your work that you submit to Ms. Bocanegra. No materials for the video, you're only watching. You're going to need a Peer Deck link for your live class and a Peer Deck link for your homework. You must complete the homework in order to get the credit. What are the important words that we need to learn today? I talked to you guys and told you that these words are so important. We need to know the difference between a column and a row. Columns go up and down, and they are, a column is up and down, and it's vertically, just like the addition and subtraction. And rows are side to side. And I want you to think, when you go to the movies, there's rows in the theater. This is what the cool part is about today. You're learning what an array is, and you're going to use arrays in third grade to figure out multiplications. But in second grade, we use repeated addition. An array is a way to show a set of equal rows and columns. Like I told you in second grade, you use repeated addition to figure out the total. So what are the steps that we must follow today? First, you label each group with a number and make sure you put group 1, group 2, group 3. And today we're going to actually be practicing, instead of calling them groups, we're going to call them row 1, row 2, and row 3, and column 1, column 2, and column 3. And draw the arrays. And this is an array, boys and girls. Our learning goal, by the end of the lesson, you're going to compose arrays from rows and columns and count them to find the total using objects. Okay, boys and girls, the past 3 days we've been creating groups of items. Today we're going to start calling it an array. And it's extremely important that you practice creating arrays, like I told you earlier, because you're going to use them in third grade. So I want you to sit tall and let's listen and actively look. So, look at my counters. How many counters are in each group? Yes, 3. 1, 2, 3. This is one group. 1, 2, 3. This is another group. How many groups are there? Yes, 2. Watch. This is group 1. This is group 2, boys and girls. Now, how many counters are there all together? Yes, 6 counters. How did you know? Yes, boys and girls, you can count all the counters. You can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or you can say 3 plus 3, and that equals to 6. Now, listen, boys and girls. How can we arrange these groups of 3 into rows of 3? Remember, a row is left to right. How can we arrange them? Watch what I'm going to do to put them in row of 3. Item. I can make them go straight. This is one row, and this is another row, boys and girls. To put them in rows, we can place them in straight horizontal lines. And remember, horizontal is the sun comes up and down. That's what I want you to think. What do you notice about this rectangular array we just created, boys and girls? Yes, boys and girls, if you said that the same number is in each row, kiss your brain. And if you also notice that there's two groups of three, that's also correct, boys and girls. I want you to think, how many counters are in each row? This is row 1, the R stands for row, and this is row 2. How many counters are in each row? Yes, 3. Watch. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. There's 3 counters in each row, boys and girls. And how many rows are there? Yes, 2 rows, boys and girls. This is 1 row, and this is another row. So row 1, row 2. So, boys and girls, there are 2 equal groups of how many? Yes, 2 equal groups of 3 counters. And how many counters are they all together? Yes, 6, boys and girls. I want you to think about this. Did the total numbers of counters change when I organized them into a regular array? Remember, at the beginning, we had them like this. And now we have them into rows. Did the total number change? Yes, boys and girls. No, it didn't change. We had 6 here and we have 6 here. Great thinking, kids your brain. Now, I want you to think about the next one. What if we want to arrange them into 2 columns of 3? Think about it. 2 columns of 3, boys and girls. Now, columns are groups that are arranged vertically. Columns are up and down. So let's see, how would I do? If I want them to arrange them into columns of 3, this is 1 column, 1, 2, 3. This is a column, 1, 2, 3. This is another column. So I will have 3 on one side, 3 on the other side. So, just like I told you, now I'm going to label. This is a column, column 1. This is a column, column 2, boys and girls. How many columns do you see? Yes, boys and girls, 2 columns. Column 1, column 2. How many counters are in each column? Yes, 3. So there are 2 equal groups of, yes, boys and girls, 2 equal groups of 3. Boys and girls, what's the total number of counters? Yes, the total number of counters is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or I can do 3 plus 3 equals to 6. Wow, boys and girls. Is there another way I can group the counters other than 2 groups of 3? Well, let's think, boys and girls. Look at this. You can say, oh, I have 1 group of 6, you can say look at this. 3 groups of 2. And I can also say, I said 1 group of 6. I can also say 6 groups of 1, boys and girls. Great thinking. Now, I want you to think about the next question. Let's organize your counters into 3 groups of 2. Group 1 of 2, this is 1 group. 1, 2, this is another group. 1, 2, this is another group. How many rows did we make? Yes, boys and girls, 3 rows. How many counters are in each row? 1, 2. This is row 1. 1, 2, and 1, 2. Yes, 2 counters. So let's count the total together. Ready and go. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now let's keep count by rows. Ready and go. 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. How many groups of 2 was there? Yes, boys and girls, 3 groups of 2. Now, we're going to count the columns together. And we're going to start with the column on the left and move at the top with me. This is a column 1, column 2. Are you ready? And count 1 column. Go. 1, 2, 3. Count the other column. 1, 2, 3. How many counters are in each group? Yes, 3. How many columns? Yes, 2. How many counters are there in the array all together? Yes, 12. Yes, 6. There are 3 in one column and 3 in the other column. We can say 3 plus 3 equals 6. And you can also say 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals to 6. Boys and girls, did the number of bears change when we organize them into rows of 2? No, it didn't. So we're going to continue practicing making arrays, boys and girls, in class. Thank you for your hard work, and we'll see you later. Bye.
We'll see you right now. Thank you for your hard work.